and they were pretty big in the '90s, and he just always kept having that itch of having that drive of being a recording artist and
Hmm.
getting people to listen to you, people coming out to shows, headlining shows, doing all of that. So he's always carried that passion to me, and
Hmm.
it's all I want to do now. It's like literally like I don't see my life in any other direction but that because of
Yeah.
how my dad raised me with always recording music around me, always making music, always making albums. Like the when me and Vinny finished this album and we saw the track list for the first time and listened to it, it felt like such a big accomplishment and
Yeah.
so good to me. It feels like an itch I've been trying to fix for so long of just
Mm.
being around somebody that had done this for 30 plus years and has
Hmm.
10 plus albums, getting that first album done and actually starting to do it after having so many inspirations and so many aspirations to make music in general is a feeling that I can't even describe.
Well, it is a huge accomplishment, especially like because people don't understand, and we all will understand this. Like Vinny, you come with a riff, right?
Right.
Oliver, you start playing to it. There's something that just doesn't feel right about it, and you may be able to fix it right then, or you may be working on it for 2, 3 days, and you're like, oh, like Oliver might suggest like maybe it's a different like snare pattern that hits something in your head, Vinny, where you're like, oh, actually, I want to accent that. Oh, now this is so much better.
Yeah.
Or it's like you keep beating it, and like this sucks, man, and you completely have to start over. Like
Hmm.
there's so like when you look at an album of music, people have no idea how much intricate little details need to be worked out over and over, and like the trials and tribulations of like, and I don't like this lyric, or like the
Yeah.
arguments of like,
Yeah.
no, I love this lyric, like no,
Yeah.
I hate it, dude, like we have to change it, I don't want to change
I
it,
don't
like
want to change.
like when you finally hear a final record, it's crazy how much work and thought and passion goes to that. So the fact that you guys can even do that is amazing. And this goes to my next question: what is it like? I mean, I guess you don't know, but when Shane and I were coming up, we'd have a handful of songs that we wrote, and
Yeah.
it's like, okay, the only way people are going to hear these is if we play a live show.
Hmm.
You can't get a live show without a demo.
Right.
Great. How do you get a demo? Well, we've got to save up money to buy studio time. There
Yeah.
was no like, hey, let's open up our laptop, open
Hmm.
up
Yeah.
Logic or Ableton.
Yeah.
The plugins nowadays, like all the neural DSP like amp simulators, they sound better than your fucking
Yeah.
amp that you have and
Yeah.
it's in your laptop and your headphones. So it's got to be so cool to have that access to being able to push your music out there like that and not having to have to pay for studio time. But what I think the thing that Shane and I were so blown away about is like, you guys are burning CDs.
Yeah. Check it
which
out.
is
Check this out.
which is awesome. Yeah. Like, you know,
That is what like really drew me to you guys. I was just like,
dude.
they're actually burning CDs.
Yeah.
That's
That's why I have
Because,
the
like,
office computer.
dude. That's
Yeah.
so. That's just so.
But it's so punk
like-
rock. It's so ethos to what you guys are doing. That's so because punk rock is all about anti-establishment,
Right.
no matter what the establishment is. And right now, the establishment is streaming and social media
Mhm.
and just complete access to music. Everyone's online, rotting
Yep.
their brains, and it feels like the CD is like the fuck you to that. It's like, no, here's something tangible.
Yep.
Get off your phone,
Yep.
sit down and listen to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
and
never-
one of. Go ahead.
You okay? uh, I'll also never forget the day where I bought one of my favorite albums for the first time on physical music.
Which one? What is it?
Trench by 21 Pilots. And
Oh, yeah.
it was one of the first ever albums I bought on vinyl, actually, and just opening it and getting to look at physical music is such a good feeling to own it. You own it. You own your
Yeah,
you own
exactly.
your library.
That's what I was
of
gonna
music.
say. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It's all about like you like like, and one of our reels down there, it's like the caption is like, "Have you ever owned music like this before?"
That's so crazy that y'all are so young and you guys are seeing the writing on the wall already.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
'cause that's where everything's going. Because there's
Yeah.
like, why do I need to go to a show physically when I can
Exactly.
just see stuff
Stream
on
it
TikTok
on an MP3
or
on
stream it on
Spotify.
MP3? And
That's so
one
crazy.
of your posts, which I tried to bring up and I couldn't do it, but like one of your posts, you said like, do you know what it feels like to actually own
Exactly.
a CD, like to own your own music? And when me and Kyle made our first record in that dinky little studio with Muskrat, Muskrat, God, I hope he listens to this. Like, I don't know what he's doing, but that dude was awesome. He was a very interesting character. Which back then you had to find interesting characters that had studios.
Yeah.
And
Imaginably.
and he was so funny. He just loved to smoke weed and whatever. And we didn't smoke because we were too young to like even at that time. Like, I don't know. Anyway, but when it was all finished and done, like when he handed us that first CD, when everything was done after all like the multiple weeks of us recording our music on there, like it was like gold. Like, because all of your all of your hard work, all of the arguments, all of the rewrites, all of the time, effort, just like was in your hand. Your culmination of all that hard work was in your hand.
Exactly.
And there's something to be said for having something physical in your hand, as opposed to like, all right, album's done. All right, I guess I'm just gonna drag and drop this over to
exactly.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Ah, cool. Oh, we need the album artwork. All right, drag and drop.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
And it's just like, all right, you're done. There's, and then maybe that sounds like me just being an old head because times change.
Saw a kid wearing Jinko jeans yesterday. I said,
Yeah.
"Oh, we're back.
Here we are.